I am on every list except the Epstein list. We haven't heard anything about that one in a while.
Tonight, the Justice Department releasing its biggest batch yet of documents related to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Thousands and thousands of times. In those files, there's highly disturbing allegations.
All right, let's set the scene here. It's 2023. A bunch of the Epstein files are released, and an email from Epstein emerges saying that he, quote, hung around with Hunter Biden the night that Joe Biden won the election. Now do me a favor. Just imagine the Fox News coverage on that. Would they be out here telling the American people to move on from this issue like the current president is doing?
That have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. And in fact, if you look at the DOJ, they announced, they released 3 million pages. It's like this is all they're supposed to be doing. And frankly, the DOJ, I think, should just say, we have other things to do, because that whole thing has turned out, other than Bill Clinton and, Bill Gates and lots of people that there are a lot of questions about it, but nothing on me. But it was even sort of better than that, because they found that Jeffrey Epstein and this sleazebag writer named Michael Wolff were conspiring against Donald Trump to lose the election. So Epstein was conspiring with a writer for me to lose the election. So right there, you know that I had nothing to do with this guy. But yeah, it's a terrible thing. The amount of time that's being wasted. When Epstein was alive, like 10 years ago, nobody cared about it. But they're only doing it. But now it's really hitting back on them because Bill Clinton is such a big part of it. The Democrats are pushing it. And the problem is that it's turning out to be the Democrats that were with and conspired with Epstein. So I think you're probably going to see a little pullback from them. But think of it. They were working together to try and help me lose the election. But this is the Oval Office, so I guess that didn't work out too well. Okay, one more.
How can you move on when there's been zero accountability? Or would they designate an Obama tan suit level amount of coverage on the situation?
This morning, there are some disgusting new allegations and details in the 3 million Jeffrey Epstein files just released. President Trump is mentioned in them more than 1,000 times, including an FBI notice about a woman who accused Trump in a lawsuit of raping her when she was just 13 years old. The DOJ says the allegations against Trump in the document are false, and he has long denied any wrongdoing related to Epstein or any allegation of sexual misconduct.
The Epstein files dropped a new eyebrow raiser, right? An affidavit in which Jeffrey Epstein claimed that he was, quote, hanging with the Trump boys during the 2016 campaign has been released. And according to the court documents and depositions from Epstein's inner circle, there are more claims that Epstein was associating with members of the Trump orbit in 2016. In one release, it was stated that Epstein was, quote, hanging with the Trump boys. Now, the phrasing, of course, is vague, and that matters.